Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day the Other Way, Season 1, Episode 18. We are going to get this quick because I'm behind schedule and I need to do things. Okay, so let's talk about Submit. We see Submit, he tells the producers that he, has lied a lot and he's done a lot of things wrong, and he's been married for 2.5 years, and it was an arranged marriage, and he didn't want to tell Jenny because Jenny would have left him, as she should have. The producers asked his family if they wanted to participate. They said no, we're good. He was on lockdown for 5 days. He's not able to go see Jenny, but he is able to go see his friend. He goes to see his friend. His friend knew that Submit was married, but Submit told him not to tell anyone because they were filming the show and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, side eye. Anyway, Submit says that he wants to separate from his wife, even though that's not something that they do in India. It's not I'm feeling sad, so I don't want to be with you. It's, I'm about to be with you for life. So he says that he would rather be in jail than to be in this marriage. And it's like, okay. Smith said that his father-in-law said that if you stay with my daughter, I won't call the police. I won't press charges. If you don't stay with my daughter, you got another thing coming, Jack. His friend was giving us all the details. His friend said that even though having an affair is not a crime, the fact that they can lie and say that he was an abuser, he was a drunk, or he did this and that can really put Submit's ass in jail. So Submit really wants to be with Jenny. I guess he would risk his freedom for Jenny, and also he wants to go away and sneak to see Jenny. Now we see next episode, I think that's when they meet or see each other, So I don't know. I just don't understand because, like, I wouldn't have even been there. I would have left. Like, he would have knocked on that door and there would have been nobody there. So anyway, but that's the end of their story. Moving on. We see Corey. He calls Evelyn. He's still in Washington. Corey says that Evelyn has been very supportive and passionate. Passionate? I guess passionate. That's what I wrote. And so he'll be going back tomorrow. She seems a little surprised that he's coming tomorrow. Like she got to get a nigga out her room, but I ain't going to say nothing about that. And he's going to try to convince her to marry him, even though she's not a marrying woman, and she has specifically stated multiple times that she doesn't want to get married. He has to do this because he only has 30 days left on his visa. I started thinking about it, like, couldn't you just get like a travel visa or something? I'm really confused because he sold all his things, put all this stock into a woman who said she only want to be married. Anyway, Corey goes up to his mother and apologizes about leaving, and his mother is like, you just need to enjoy your life and you need to follow your heart and don't have any regrets, because what if this was something that you were supposed to do and you didn't do it, and then you'll think about it for forever. So his mother says in her confessional that of course she feels sad, but she wants him to follow his heart and make sure that he's making the right decision. So we see Corey, he's in Ecuador. This time Evelyn met him at the airport. I don't know, she full of shit. She says in her confessional that she doesn't want to get married. She's never seen herself as a marrying woman. That's not her dream. But she knows that Corey is a little bit more serious about marriage. And I'm like, you do know that this man has a visa? Because the way that she was talking about it, like he just moved there and he just moved to move. Like, I'm so confused. Anyway. So they go back to the apartment. She tells him that she's blocked her ex on all social media. Corey doesn't believe her, but she says that she just wants to make Corey happy, so she's going to do whatever it takes, and she wants Corey to trust her, so she's blocked this man on all social media. And they're happy, in love, drinking, great, amazing, beautiful. Okay. So we see Devin and Jihoon. They are going to hang out with some of Jihoon's friends, and Devin is hoping that she'll be able to talk to his friends so she can get to know him better. Jihoon is hoping that his friends don't spill his secrets and talk about the bad thing that he did and now he fucked up. And I'm like, what? What are we talking about? Um, she gets tipsy off of the Korean alcohol and she asks about Jihoon's debt. Apparently Jihoon wasn't selling phones in South Korea. He was selling phones all the way in China. So like, I'm not saying it's an international crime, but Devin said it was an international crime. And I'm like, is that one of the reasons why they didn't apply for the visa for him to come here? Like, even though Devin says that she didn't know, it's just weird to me. I don't understand why they haven't made any mention of why he's not coming here. So that could be one of the issues. Anyway, she says that she doesn't know if she can trust him, but his friends and Jihoon both say that he's not doing anything illegal. He's trying to turn his life around. His friends also said that he can't keep a drop of money. Okay, he get money on Monday. He got to spend it on Monday night. I'm like, that's kind of how I am. But anyway, Devin says that she's just going to trust him and hope that, he's leading them down the right path. She didn't say that, but that's what I said. Anyway, so they are going to get a marriage license, or I guess or legally become married. Anyway, she says she's a little bit nervous because she wants to make sure everything will work out. He says that you worry too much, don't worry about it. And she says, well, you don't worry enough. She says that she'll sign the paper and become legally married if he will let her run the finances. He agrees. They go in there and sign the paper. They're legally married now. She said, okay, are we still going to have a wedding? And I'm like, girl, you need to worry about getting an apartment before you talk about getting a wedding, okay? Having a wedding, okay? Anyway, were they matching the entire time? I can't remember what they had on when they went to go see his friends, but I know in their, the picture that they have when they be standing, they both got on like a salmon color, and I know he had on a black shirt, and she had on he had on a white and black striped shirt, and she had on white and black and what as well. And I'm like, I really like the aesthetics of this couple. Okay, I should follow them on Instagram. Anyway, lastly, we see Laura and Aladdin. They're getting ready for the second day, and Liam texts her and says that he's feeling sick, so he's not gonna come. Aladdin is like, he's acting like a child, and Laura's like, chill out, he got diarrhea. I still feel like I gotta defend my child, and I don't want you to be doing all that, even though she's upset that Liam has now missed 2 days. Like, I'm sorry, but at this point, what was the point of coming? What was the point of coming if you was gonna miss 2 days? Anyway, so the second night is basically money night, and Laura and Aladdin wear traditional garb. Laura sits on this couch, and everybody gives money, and then the DJ announces how much money every family gave. And Laura says that she feels kind of lonely because she's not with her husband. Aladdin is somewhere with his mother, and she doesn't even have Liam, so she's just there by herself. Laura hopes that Liam will come on the third night to bond with Aladdin so she doesn't feel stuck in between the two men that she loves. So, we seen a little scene where Laura asked Aladdin to talk to Liam. That's right. And he did. So they go to the bathhouse. I don't know if it was I guess it was a pool. Not a bathhouse. But I think it was a bathhouse. Anyway. Aladdin says, I gotta be honest with you, Liam. I was a little bit upset that your ass didn't want to show up, to the second night. And Liam is like, no, well, I was really feeling sick. And Aladdin didn't believe him. And he was like, no, nigga, I was sick, like dead ass. And so Aladdin is like, okay, that's cool and everything, but like, do we have a problem? Like, you don't like me or something? Like, what is it? Like, what it is? And he says, I'm just grouping you with all the other men that she's dated. Liam says in his confessional that he can't tell Aladdin that he doesn't like him without coming off as an asshole, because that's a pretty asshole-ish statement to say for a man that you don't know. Okay. Now, if you knew the man, nigga, I don't like you. Easiest 1, 2, 3, ABC. Fuck you. You real quick, walk out, take your cowboy hat, get the hell out of there. But you don't know this man, so for you to say I don't like you, it's kind of asshole-ish. So maybe you should get to know him, and then you can say, because once you get to know somebody and you know that they bullshit, then you feel so solid in your feelings. But you can't do that unless you know them. Anyway, so Aladdin says, I just want us to be cool because she's my wife and, you're her son. And Liam is like, oh, no, this sounds like a stepfather talk, and I ain't trying to have no stepfather talk with you. That's not the relationship I want. Aladdin said, big homie, I can't never be your stepfather. I'm 30. You're 22. Ain't no way in life we gonna be stepson and stepdad. Like, it's not that. And plus, I want to have my own family with Laura. This makes Liam mad. And Liam is like, no, she can't have no kids. She told me that you didn't want to have kids. She too old to have kids. And Aladdin's like, we went to the doctor and they said that she not too old. And Liam says, once she has another child, she won't be there for me, and she's still raising me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It honestly and truly, it really felt like to me that he was talking about a financial, monetary thing. Like, she taking care of me, she giving me money, and now she's going to be spending money on another child. And I'm like, Liam says to Aladdin that if you all have children, then I'm done with you, and I'm done with her, and I'm done with you. And Liam says in his confessional that she'll probably just hide a 9-month pregnancy, like she hid her marriage for 2 months from him. And Aladdin is like, okay, whatever. He says in his confessional that this man ain't gonna tell me what to do, and I ain't gonna listen to him, but whatever. Let me go in this bathhouse and relax. That's how the story ends. So I understand that Liam is still hurt by the fact that his mama, didn't tell him about the marriage. So I guess he's just lashing out because of that anger. But the fact that he said something about money, and if she has another child, she ain't gonna think about me. And it's just like, I'd love to know the dynamic of their relationship. I just love to know. Anyway, I'm done. So, if you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.